brisket here. It is a 15.16 pound brisket. So let's get it out and get it trimmed up for the smoker. Do a little bit of trimming here. Oh, and by the way, I'm not a butcher, as in butchering. I may be a butcher as in messing it up, but... Hey, click the link below to see how you can get a free Z-Grill, one every 5 years, free for the next 50 years. That's 10 free Z-Grill. All right, let's get this thing seasoned. We're going to put it in the refrigerator overnight before we put it on the smoker. And now all I'm going to use is salt and pepper. We're going to take and just kind of sprinkle it all on there. Should work out pretty good right there. Now, I'm going to put it over here on my tin foil right now. I'm going to flip it over. Set this over there. Now season it to what you like. Now let's get her folded up there. Now we'll put it in the refrigerator. This is going on that Z-Grill. Hey, this is Charlie with Pit Smoke. Today we're going to be cooking a brisket on this Z-Grill. And we're going to be using 2 probes that came with it. These probes will insert through here a little rubber gasket area. They'll insert through here and we can place them in the brisket and watch the internal temperature. I'm going to put one at each end, one at the thick end and the point, and one at the flat. Now it's ready. It's been in the ice box, refrigerator, overnight. And we're going to put it on our Z-Grill. Get it a warming up. Default is 275. We'll get down here a little closer to it. Okay, we have our liner, aluminum foil for a liner for the drip pan. Hey, this is an easy cleanup for these. Oh, you can see the smoke coming out of it. Let's shut that lid, let it come up to temperature. And if you notice, we have the default temperature of 275. Now I'm going to change that to 250. Hit that. And it heat to 250. Now you notice our Wi-Fi is wanting to be enabled. We can enable that here in a little bit. Here's our brisket. Now that is a good sized brisket right there. We are going to put the fat side down. Probe number 1, we're going to take and put it right through there. We're going to go in the thickest part here. We'll get the other one. Let's bring it through. Same place. Plug it in. I am going to set it right about in there. I've got some fat here I'm going to put in here, back in the corner here, maybe up here. Let's put it right about there. We'll shut this door and let it come back up to temp, so we'll be ready. And I don't know if you can see it down here. You can see the internal temperature, what it is right now. This one here is at the flat. This one over here is at the point. Probe 1 in the point, probe 2 in the flat. Well, let's take a look and see how it looks inside. Looking good. Okay, you see we have it set to 250. It's at 250. The internal at the point end is 102, and at the flat it's 116. This is awesome. You can have it there or on your Wi-Fi Bluetooth, whatever you use, you can use it. You get more distance out of Wi-Fi, of course. Bluetooth, when you're out near or something, it'll switch to that. That's what I understand. Hey, check out the reward crowdfunding program they have going on. Well, let's look at the pellets. It's doing really good on the pellets. And these cherry wood pellets. And man, it smells fantastic. We'll be back. Okay, we're over at the bucket. You'll see it drip every once in a bit. The way it is made inside travels down into the trough and out into the bucket. And that's the only thing it gets grease on it. After I'm done, I like to take the tin foil that I've lined the drip pan with. You fold it up, throw it away, and your drip pan is clean. All right, we have a temperature of 255. It's going to fluctuate. It'll go a little above 250, a little below 250, but it usually levels back out. That's perfectly fine, not a bit of problem. We'll also notice that internal temperature at the point is 149, and at the flat, 156. So we're looking for an internal temperature at the point of around 165, and then we'll wrap it. Also, when you're monitoring this, you can do so within your app. Looking good, the internal and the ambient, all the temperatures are matching. Awesome app. Okay, let's open it up and give it a bit of a spritz. Oh, that's looking good. Look at that. That looks awesome. Get my spritz bottle. All right, let's get that shut. We'll be back. We're going to get that brisket out of there. We're going to wrap it. The internal temperature on the point is 161, and the internal temperature at the flat is 170. We're going to put it in here and wrap it and let it finish. All right, that looks pretty good. Got it wrapped up good. Let's get it set back in there. There. That ought to work. Get that lid closed. Okay, I think we're going to kick it on up to 275. All right. We've topped it off. I don't have it all the way up to the top. A little space there. Make sure we're not going to run out. I don't think we will, but it's a big brisket. So it's been on there for about 4 hours. That isn't bad getting up to the internal temperature of 161 on the point and 170 on the flat. Not bad. We got it wrapped. You know, this may not take another 3 hours. Who knows? We'll see. The internal temperature on the point is 204, and on the flat looks like about 206. I think that'll work. Here we have tallow, beef tallow. This is some beef trimmings. Now I think it's time to get it in the house and let it rest. All right, let's do a little bit of taste test here. That is good. Tender and juicy. You've seen the juice on it. Tender and juicy. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, I hope you consider subscribing.